Evolution, the Quranic perspective. Evolution, fact or fiction? We have all heard of Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection, man included. This is rejected by mainstream scholars as they understand the Qur'an from hadith-based sources which state that man was created in a unique way, fully formed, echoing the biblical narrative in many respects. This video demonstrates that this was never the universally accepted viewpoint, and we will back this up with a pure reading of the Qur'an as it should be understood.
Ibn Khaldun. One should then look at the world of creation. It started out from the minerals and progressed, in an ingenious manner, to plants and animals. The last stage of minerals is connected with the first stage of plants, such as herbs and seedless plants. The last stage of plants, such as palms and vines, is connected with the first stage of animals, such as snails and shellfish, which have only the power of touch. The word connection with regard to these created things means that the last stage of each group is fully prepared to become the first stage of the next group. The animal world then widens, its species becomes numerous, and in a gradual process of creation, it finally leads to man, who is able to think and to reflect. The higher stage of man is reached from the world of monkeys, in which both sagacity and perception are found, but which has not reached the stage of actual reflection and thinking. At this point, we come to the first stage of man.
The above was written almost 400 years before Charles Darwin was born, 1809 CE, and represents the knowledge that had been obtained by the great Muslim scientists of Spain, the Middle East and North Africa. For example, Ibn Tufail, Ibn Bajjah, Ibn Nasr Farabi, Ibn Maskawai, Ibn Arabi, Ibn Sina, etc., etc., etc. It is most apparent that the concept written here is an evolutionary process. The Greeks made some references to evolution, so the idea was not new. The Quran contains only known, proven scientific facts. The absurdities of some of the Greek philosophers are not present within its pages, and it speaks about shaping man. I have always believed in an evolutionary process as opposed to a revolutionary one where Allah intervenes at times, and I assume that Muslims have always had the opposite view until I read Ibn Khaldun. It revived my faith in humanity as well as made me cry that the vibrant, living, majestic, intellectual beauty of some past Muslims has been lost to the low intellects that have replaced them. Devolution, not evolution of thought. Your glory, O Muslim, lies slain on your heights. How the mighty have fallen. Misquote, but relevant now, from the Bible, 2 Samuel 1:19. So what has the Quran to say on this? I discussed some aspects of Adam in my video, The Creation of Man, so I will not be entertaining him here. Here is the Quran on the evolutionary process. Man, a product of this earth.
And we created man from sounding clay, out of dark inorganic matter. Before humanity became civilized, we had placed in them a fiery disposition. Among his signs it is that he even created you out of dust, beginning of life from water and inorganic matter, life cell. And then, after evolution, you became human beings scattered far and wide. O man, what has lured you away from your sustainer, the bountiful? Who created you, then fashioned you, then proportioned you, having shaped you and put you together well in accordance with his laws. The development of human personality can be easier achieved in a benevolent society. In that situation, the individual and the society complement each other. At the outset, it is imperative to know that all people have a common origin. Therefore, you must consider all mankind as one community. O mankind, be mindful of your Lord who began your creation from the creation of life at the unicellular level. There was one life cell and he created its mate, dividing the cell into two, male and female. Evolution took place, as has been alluded to in this book. Eventually, numerous men and women came to existence on the earth. Be careful of your duty to God in whose name you expect rights from one another, and you must strengthen your blood relations. God ever watches over you. We created you, then shaped you, then told the angels, be of service to Adam. And they agreed to be of service, all but Iblis, Satan. He was not of the subservient. Let us take a panoramic view of our common origin. Life began as a single life cell from hydrated inorganic matter. God made us Adam, Homo sapiens, male and female. And he made the angels, the universal forces, subservient to mankind. Satan or Iblis, our own rebellious desires, refused to submit to the higher controls of judgment. O mankind! If you are in doubt that one day you will be resurrected back to life, consider the process of your own evolution. We have created you in stages, from inorganic matter, then from male and female gametes, then from a zygote, then from an embryo, shapely and first shapeless. We thus clearly explain things for you. The embryo and then the fetus stay in the womb until an appointed term according to our laws. Then we bring you forth as infants and carry you to maturity. While some of you die young, others live to the feeblest old age so that they know nothing after knowing much. You see a dry barren land, but when we send down water on it, it vibrates with life and grows all kinds of beautiful plants.
When the Quran uses a term like shaped you in diverse stages, then on one level this is speaking about human development from conception to birth, young to old age. But this is the Quran, the book of Allah, the all-knowing, never says anything that is not truthful at all levels. For example, the Quran states that there are 12 months and the Quran uses the word month 12 times. There are other examples. If man came into existence in the physical form we have today, then the statements just mentioned from the verses would be false. As this is the Kalam of Allah, we have to understand every saying in the Quran at every level, so there must have been an evolutionary process for man along with the animals. This means that the ancestors of man were not in this modern physical form we have, but as Ibn Khaldun explained, we came from something different. Evolve your thoughts on this topic as well as all the others with the Quran. The Quran Unchained.